Hi everybody, my name is James Mulvaney, I'm founder of Radio.co. Welcome to this video where I'm going to be talking about how to put your radio stream behind a paywall. Firstly, what is a paywall? Well, a paywall effectively is a gateway that will prevent people from listening to your radio station without first either paying for it, and that can be a one-off payment or it could be a recurring monthly subscription. Now out the box, Radio.co doesn't offer this functionality. So what we recommend is you use a third-party service. We recommend using DPD, which is an easy-to-use paywall system. Radio.co customers can claim a free 30-day trial on radio.co/DPD, and plans start from just $10 a month, so it's very affordable. Just go to radio.co/DPD to get started today. Now this is assuming you've already got a radio station website. I'm going to use our demo site, Chilled. As you can see at the moment, on the homepage we have the player embedded. Anyone could come to this and anyone can listen in. Now one business model that a lot of radio stations use is they will have two streams. They'll have a public stream that anyone can access, and they'll have a private stream or a premium stream or a members only stream that is sat behind the paywall. And you can't get access to that until you're subscribed or you've paid a donation or whatever. But how do we do that? Well, a lot of customers in the past have spent time writing code and building their own gateways and dealing with credit card processes, but that could also take quite a lot of time, and you might need to hire a programmer to set this all up. So what I'm going to show you today is how to use getdpd.com and our website builder. So we're logged into our website builder at the moment. As you can see, we've got the player embedded on the homepage. For the purpose of this demo, I'm just going to leave that as it is. I'm going to create a new page, which is basically going to be our kind of sales page, if you like, with a buy now link or a button to subscribe. And then I'll show you how you can embed the player within the DPD membership area, which obviously only members will get access to. So let's first of all add a new page. We'll just create a quick standard page and we'll call this premium, members club, right? And this is basically going to be the page at which you sell this service. So what we want to do is maybe just drag. I'm going to just make this really basic. It's not going to look pretty, but you can obviously spend more time doing this. Subscribe now to get access to our members only stream. And what we want to do now is actually add a buy now link below here. Once you're signed up to DPD, you will be presented with an option to create a store within your account. And a store effectively is like a profile for your site. And chances are you probably only need one store. We have a few different ones because we actually use DPD to sell a lot of our online courses. But for the purpose of the demo, I'm just going to create a new store. You've got to choose an option whether you want to accept one-time payments, and that might just be, you accept a one-time payment as a donation and then they get lifetime access to the stream. Or you might want to subscribe people, which means they can pay as a recurring fee some amount per month, and they will, as long as they're paying that fee, they'll have access to the premium stream. So we're going to go with this option. Let's choose that we want to basically have a subscription store. As you can see, the pricing is pretty affordable. If you have up to 5 subscribers, you don't pay anything, and then it's just 69 cents per subscriber per month. Okay, so let's just update all of this information here. First of all, we need to give our site name. Let's just call this Chilled, and we have a subscriber area URL. Now, this is the URL. This is the area where your customers will log in to on the DPD website and get access to the stream. And DPD is great because it has all the emails and the welcome process and all the cart and checkout process. It's all templated for you. You can customize it as much as you like to match the look and feel of your brand. I'm not going to spend too much time showing you that today just because I want to prove this concept. So we have a support name and an email. Let's just say support name is Chilled Team, and whatever email address you've got. All right, which is just basically how your customers can get in touch with you if they have any questions. Then what we need to do is create effectively a program name. Now this is an individual product. You can have different tiers of subscription if you want. You probably just want to have a single one if you're just selling a sort of premium subscription, but let's call this members club. Again, description, I'm not going to spend time filling this out. Obviously you want to, you can upload a logo for the product. Let's just fire through this just so you can see how quick and easy this is. Then you need to create a payment term. So I'm going to say this is $5 a month. So a quick word on pricing for your premium membership. It's very easy to sort of be greedy and want lots and lots of money per customer. There's a concept called micro-continuity, which I believe is the way forward when selling access to services like this. This is really just my opinion. So you can obviously charge what you want for it. You can charge $1, you can charge $10, you can charge $100. It doesn't really make any difference to me. Again, we're not going to profit from this in any way at Radio.co. You're going to get 100% of your sales, obviously minus any processing fees from your checkout provider, and I'll go over that in a little bit. But I think the price for such a service should be a little amount, so the customer is not worrying about this going out of their bank every month. If you start charging anything upwards of $10, it's certainly going to stand out on the credit card statement. And if they haven't listened to your station on the premium members area for several months, they may be more inclined to cancel. And you should, of course, make it easy for customers to cancel and be ethical about your approach. But what I'm just generally saying is micro-continuity is probably going to be a lot more effective at keeping customers for longer than starting to charge a huge amount of subscription per month. So let's say $5 is a good sort of token amount. You can also have a trial period. I recommend, this is not a bad idea, again, you might want to have a $1 trial. That's always a good way of getting people in. They're serious then because they're actually going to part with their credit card information and pay something. Even if it's just a sort of token amount like $1, it means that they're much likely to convert into actually paying $5 a month versus having something completely free. Or you could actually have it at $0 and you could say try for a month, or you could try for 7 days, whatever you want. Again, this is completely up to you. You may want to test different ideas to see how this works for your business or your radio stream. We'll save this and we'll crack on. The next option is our payment method. Now there's two payment methods supported here. Number one is Stripe, which is basically where the user enters their credit card information. One is PayPal. We've all heard of PayPal, right? Now, for the purposes of this demo, I'm not going to enable any of these. And fortunately, I don't have time to cover exactly how to sign up for these, etc. But if you follow these links, you can sign up to both the services. They're not there's no charge to actually sign up for them. And if you've got any questions about this process, unfortunately, we're not able to help because this is not our product. So you'll need to direct them towards DPD directly. But there's two options there which will work for the majority of customers. I wouldn't just restrict to PayPal only because some people don't have it. It doesn't work in some countries. I would try and enable both these options to give consumers as much flexibility as possible. For now, let's just add on our test credit card processor because this is not a real store. This is just a trial. So again, we'll just call this credit card and we'll save that. Okay, so we now have a store. We now have a subscription store, so we can immediately get people buying and signing up to a recurring revenue product. So now we have different options of how we want to link. I'm just going to go for this first option here, this button. If I click on the button, I can choose the style that I want, which will match my website. I'm just going to go for this let's go for this fancy pink button here. As you can see, there's lots and lots of different colors and options which will suit your store. You could have a default PayPal looking button as well. Then I'm going to copy this code to my clipboard. And if I head back onto our site editor, what I need to do is click and drag this embed code option. Add this button in. You probably want to put some information around this, such as terms and conditions. You might want to add how much it costs per month. Be as clear and as concise, and don't try and mislead people. You need to be honest about your pricing structure, etc. So, for example, below here, I might say sign up for $5 a month and cancel at any time, right? This will then give people the option to subscribe to your service. Once I'm happy with that, I can click publish. That page will go live. So if I click onto our website now and click on the menu and click Premium Membership Club, this is my sales page for our stream. Okay. If I click on the subscribe now button, I will then get redirected to the checkout, and obviously it will prompt the customer to take their names, their emails, etc, etc. None of this will actually work because I'm just using a test, but effectively yes, just like any other checkout, I can give it my card and information and all the details I need to sign up and become a customer. This page can be completely customized, by the way, within DPD. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to go into how to do that right now, but you'll see down here there's a look and feel section. You can upload your own logo, you can change the color, and you can even edit the welcome email templates as well. So I'll leave it up to you to dive into those options and make it suit your radio station's brand. But what I wanted to do now is, if I click back on this section and head back into our subscription area, is show you how to actually add the player. So basically, the customer won't get access to the player until they've paid, okay? And then it will send them a link to the membership area. So what I want to do is click add content, and if I can actually type today, let's just type listen to our members stream, okay? And again, I can make this look as fancy as I want. This is a full rich text editor, allowing you to add images or fancy text. So now I'm on Radio.co. You'll see this is really familiar, and there's two different ways you can get people to listen in. First of all, the web players, and also the listen links. Now, word of caution with the listen links, obviously if you put these in within your member area, it's quite easy for people to share them elsewhere. So for a little bit of added security, I would recommend just embedding a player within the membership area. So let's say I want to embed this player here. I will copy the embed code, which goes straight into my clipboard. I will then click the button here which says source, which basically allows me to edit the raw HTML, and I'll paste that in, okay? Once I've actually pasted that in, I'll click save. Okie doke. So if I don't go down to scheduled content, and I click view, this is the membership area. This is what your customer will see once they've subscribed, okay? Again, you can edit this to look how you want it to look. You can upload your logo, you can add additional bits of content, premium videos, try and make it as feature rich as possible, because ultimately, and the other thing to mention, if you're regularly posting content here, it's going to encourage people to stay longer. You want to make sure you're giving people as much value for money as possible, whether that's not only just the membership stream, but you can add in pictures, you can add in interviews you've done, you could add constant blog posts, whatever you want to do. This is kind of like the gateway to your members area. So the more things you can add in here, the more value for money you'll be able to provide to your customers. But effectively, this stream now is hidden, okay? So your regular visitor to your website won't see this until they've actually gone through this process. You know, they've actually subscribed through the checkout, and then finally they will get to that page, which is for members only. That concludes this tutorial. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has given you some insight in how you can start billing for premium services on your radio station and how to set up a payment gateway.